Let's climb up this lovely ladder. And before we head through the door, one last thing to do. We gotta loot this place for all it's worth. So inside of this jar is the most expensive thing known to man. It's a joy pendant. Beautiful. And if I'm not mistaken, this room is literally the bane of every child's existence the first time playing through this game, because we're introduced to the novel concept of an enemy known as a magtail. And yes, he is on a tiny platform guarding where we need to go, surrounded by lava. Now, had I known this a solid 10 years ago, I would have been stoked. Or I guess 13, I don't know. But all you have to do is throw water on that asshole to get him to regress into his exoskeleton, and you're good. We're gonna teach him a lesson. We're gonna bring him over here and tell him this is not how we do business. This is not how it's done. This is for all of the children whose slumber parties and nights you've wasted by getting them killed. Because I guess the first thing you expect yourself to do is to kill him while on that platform. But water's his mortal weakness, and wow. Thanks for moving my pot of water there, sir. Does not really appreciate that, but that's alright. Throw it again, and we're good. Yeah, so that makes the room infinitely easier just by tossing water on him. Who would have known that magtails would have been weak to that? But we'll head in here, and we have actually reached the room before the boss. Unfortunately, there's not really a way to get there. So many minds and devious skulls have spent many a years trying to figure out how to do it, but they're like, we can't get across the lava. What else are we supposed to do? But we've got ourselves the last of the cauldrons, which is very useful because we're going to use it. And let's go and blow this up. Because not only do we need something to get across, but we also need a key. So it's way over there. It's got to go inside that eye. It's kind of a cool looking ominous door though. I like it. Fuck you, Magtail. Hate you. What are you doing? Get off that chest. I have no, he's just being a maverick. God. Alright, let's head out here and see what we got. Oof. Alright, so we're almost there. That is the good news. And we have ourselves a nice bit of steps. However, they are danger steps. Oh my god, these are not child-proof. Who installed these? Worst job ever. Without further ado, there is the Great Valoo. Let's head inside. Alright, you guys, it should come to no surprise that it's time to save Medley by taking out these bokoblins that are armed to the teeth. So, I'll take that, thank you. Here, there we go. And he's gonna come for us. That's not good. I'm just gonna run away, hopefully get him locked on. There we go. You have a shield, use it, you fool. Alright, we've done it. Link is so badass, but it's not over yet, because this Kargrok is dropping this Moblin, and that's not good. So let's just get a couple of preliminary shots, or miss, why not? Here, let's go. There we go. Here, let's try this. Taste of your own medicine, yeah! Alright. That fight had the potential to be so much worse, but we did it. Are you impressed, m'lady? Oh, sorry, Medley? How's it going? Allison, you came to rescue me. Well, you know, I kind of had a feeling that is something I needed to do once you ran in all by yourself. But anyways, she found out a very terrible secret. Some creature is doing awful things to the Great Valoo's tail. Yeah, I could have probably told you that. He kept screaming, somebody's got my tail. It's the worst. And that's why he's so angry. Okay, guess he can't menopause it. The Great Valoo's tail hangs down into the room right below here. Also, why the hell are you so close to me right now? Alright, so she thinks the monsters has something to do with what's causing the distressed Valoo. Do something before it's too late. Alright, go and tell everybody. That might have been the thing to do beforehand, but to get us out of here, she's gonna give us an item that she used growing up to get here without wings. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the grappling hook. This was an item used by the Rito people before they had wings. This is a fantastic item, and I absolutely love it. You can even use it to haul things up from the seafloor while on your boat. Don't ask how that makes sense, because it clearly does not. Cool. So she's gonna show us something. I'm really excited for this. I love this thing. So go and equip that. And actually, before we go, there is one thing that I'd like to do. I think this is probably as good a spot as I need to maybe do it. Hi, guys. It's funny because Valoo actually poses for the camera, and when you put it away, she'll go back, or he. I don't know why I keep calling Valoo a she. But the fire is what I was looking for. That's the sweet spot. Yeah, Medley's right there, like, you know, I'm not sure about that. Okay, so let's go up here and learn how to use it, shall we? Grab this branch with the grappling hook. Yeah, I could have probably ascertained that that's something to do. Alright, so it's really nice. We go into first person, you use the gyroscoping, which is surprisingly easy to use, and make our way across. It's wonderful. And then this is essentially how we make our way across the rest of this area. Granted, you didn't really need it at all to get to Valoo, so I don't know why they even needed to use it, but we can now get to the boss room, but for now, let's just head along this way, because we still need the key, and make our way down over here, and play with our grappling hook a little bit. So cool. I remember the first time I used it, I was just so excited, because it was fun, even though this version, like, obviously you can swing back and forth and move your direction in mid-swing, whereas in the GameCube version you couldn't. But this is also a very useful item in the sense that, well, when you use it on enemies, you can actually steal their precious items, such as the the Bokeh Blade just walks off the edge casually. God, how did you make it this far in life? He lost his weapon, he's freaking out, but if you use it, you will get items, and it's incredible, so get out of here, you poor fool. And I think sometimes they can even re-drop a second item after you've stolen it, but I'm not sure. Anyways, this guy, jerk. I knew you were gonna be there. You can't throw any of those jump scare Bokeh Blends at me. So, ooh, there we go. Just wondering why that was not working, but he's done. Now he's done. You fool, how dare you. So yes, the grappling hook is gonna be incredible for farming those illustrious spoils items that you need, especially when they don't have a tendency to drop them very frequently, so that's cool. Anyways, we need to go down there and grab that chest, so with all of the weight of a small 11-year-old child, it will break the bridge, and we can collect this rather trivial item. It's not necessary by any means, but it's a joy pendant, so I'll take it. Thank you. I'm gonna add to my accessory bunch, and let's go this way. We are well on the way to collecting the boss key. That's going to be useful. However, I'm just going to wait a moment here, or yeah, because the fire apparently is going to be burning. So again, we're going to have to break these ropes and fall quite a ways, but we need to make sure to break them all at once. Otherwise, it would be a really unfortunate fall. Yes, there we go. This is definitely safe. Alright, also I just burned the hell out of my footsies there. My slippers that my grandma made for me. But that's okay. We're fine. It was just a little bit of lava. Easily comes off. Now, this is kind of a weird way to open a door, and I'm not exactly sure what this is really supposed to accomplish, but we go and grapple this, and of all things, we cause that block to fall down just a little bit. Link is swinging. He's really hoping to God that that doesn't fall. It looks like it was really close to. We can enter this. Now that I think about it, this dungeon is pretty convoluted, more so than even Dodongo's cavern. It's weird. So this is actually a very interesting room. The room before we get the big boss key is that little nook in the wall. This is something that once we have bombs, we'll be able to return to for something very special that not a lot of people touch on, mostly because it's really obscure, and in the GameCube version you actually had to use the Tingle Tuner to get. It's obscure, it's strange, but it's kind of awesome if you're in need for cash, so keep in mind that we will return here, off screen, of course, to collect something nice. Just make note that that is the first 5 areas like that, and I think you guys will like it. So look at this flame. Something about this just looks so cool. Also this magtail. I see what you're doing, and I'm going to need you for a moment, so I'm just going to hit you maybe twice. There we go, and woo! Yes, we want him to retract so that we can place him on this switch, which interestingly gets rid of this fire. So I'm just gonna go and set you right there. But it needs to be held for the fire to disappear, so it's a little unfortunate, but it's all good. because in this very lavishly varnished chest is none other than the big key, which looks so cool, and it allows us to enter the room where the boss lurks. Excellent. View the map screen to see for yourself, just in case you don't believe us. However, on the way back, we are going to be greeted with new enemies, and those are fire keys. I have no idea what caused them to become so engulfed with flames, but it must be really unpleasant for them. They're just flying around like, ah, I'm on fire, help! Anybody, please! Ah! But, they probably are enjoying it. Actually, you know what? There was no water in here, was there? I kind of want to see what happens when you douse the fire keys. I wonder if they'll be friendly. Alright, so let's be a little bit careful as we enter here, because, yep, I'm going to bonk my face. That's not good. Very painful. And not very fun. Just gonna go swing all slowly as we can. And there we go. Now it's just a bunch of backtracking, because we have everything we need to fight the boss. And for the most part, we can just go there right away. But there is one last thing that I'd like to grab. Obviously, as you guys know, there is the preconceived notion of, ooh, I'm gonna wait for that. Actually. Hey, Grandma. This looks pretty neat, huh? Look where I went over the summer. But, yeah, there is one last chest we should collect, and it's not really that far away. As long as we take the lovely, whoop, what the, oh God, what, how did, okay, thanks for following me there, friend. Jeez, that was kind of scary. Oh, there's two more in here, and there's water. Here, let's try this. Here, there, oh, it just kills him. I guess I really shouldn't be surprised, but let's get this guy out of the way. I feel like these guys are more frenetic than before. It's probably because they're on fire, who knows. But, yeah, the backtracking that we need to do is not really that far, so I'm not too worried, since this is the way to get back out of this room, and then it's not that bad. Also, this has gone by a little bit quicker than I thought. Ooh, he's got his weapon again. See ya. I'm peacing out. Stealing your... Did he almost fall off the ledge again? Because I heard him drop his weapon. I feel so bad for that guy. Jeez. He's had no brakes whatsoever. But this is the way back. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's any way you could really finagle escaping without going through this route, but that's alright. I'm surprised the only damage so far that we've taken has been that chew jelly that just sucker punched me with his face. He wobbuffeted the hell out of my nose. I was expecting a lot more trouble with the Moblin fight, to be honest, but that's alright. So we'll head back in here, and we appear in Cauldron number 1. It's wonderful, and don't drop me off over here, you fool. That's where the people want to hurt me. Oop. There, go away. Why am I locked onto that guy? I'm sorry, I killed your friend. Jesus. Okay, we're fine. We're good. We're back in this room, and we just need to go over here. Everything's wonderful. Just soak up every word. You'll be good. Alright, so, of course, grapple on across, and the treasure chest is yours. And again, completely optional. I don't even know what this is gonna get us. But I think it might be worth it if your wallet is running a little dry, because we've got another treasure chart. Wonderful. So now we can make our way back, and we'll be done with Dragon Roost, at least until we get certain explosives that are a little out of our pay grade, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Ooh. Hi. Let me just take some of those for you. Whoop. Just kidding. Occasionally, if you kill these guys and they drop like an orb, they give you a ton of rupees and... Wait a minute, let me kill you for a second. Get away. This one might be 30 or 40 rupees. Yeah, they give you extensive amounts of rupees. I don't even know what word I was looking for there, but it's kind of cool. I think it might have to do with something regarding the number of choo-choos you kill before that one, without taking a hit or something. Kind of like the bomb trick in Zelda 1, but who knows. Anyways, let's go climb in here before they can attack. Excuse me. I'm like, oh my god, did he just fall into our soup? Dude, I was seasoning that for the past 3 days. You got sand all over the potato salad. Whoa, where did you guys come from? They were following me. God damn. Alright. Let's make our way across, shall we? This is some good stuff. Unfortunately, when we fought the Moblin, he didn't drop his special item, that we can get for killing him, and this is actually the way I would like to kill you. There we go. Yeah, so if you parry the Magtails, typically Link will do a backflip off of them, and it's kind of hairy, especially in that small platform room, but if we collect this, we got ourselves a nice little rupee, and like I was saying, the Moblin didn't drop his skull necklace, otherwise I would be able to say we've got spoils from every enemy here, but we also didn't get the gold feather. But Knight's Crest, extremely important. Make sure you pick that up, because it will help your swordplay in the future. And also, I'm going to feel really stupid about this. I was honestly expecting to take a lot more damage, but in these pots, we got berries, and they are honestly more useful to have in another bottle than, say, a blue potion. Although, here, let's just drink it. Who cares? I'm tired. My nose hurts. I got a black eye. But let's go and save a fairy, shall we? And as everybody knows, fairies are really good if you're low on health and you're about to die, or if you actually just downright die. But she looks so sad in photographs. Ah, damn it. I feel really bad for imprisoning them, but let's go and take this one and finally enter the boss fight, shall we? I guess we'll probably need that. Well, let's just save real quick, shall we? I keep saying shall we, but that's alright. Let's enter the boss room and see what awaits us.